Hey everybody, live chat, there we go. How's everybody doing? How are you guys doing? Hope that you guys are doing good. Hope that you guys are doing great. It's Friday. I'm about to go get something to eat. About to go to another country to get something to eat. Was wondering if you guys have seen what is going on right now in Del Rio. That is practically right now in Del Rio. Everything it is cleared up, and it has to do a lot with how the Mexican authorities have worked together practically with the Border Patrol of the United States of America, and ultimately also how they have worked together as the National Guard, the border agents of Mexico, trying to stop them with their buses, inspectioning the buses that they're coming to Ciudad Acuña, and also inspectioning the buses in down south Tapachula. It is unbelievable what it's coming also. 20,000, they are speculated. That is the number that they're threatening, crossing right now from Colombia to Panama, and going, also crossing from Colombia to Peru, and also crossing from Colombia to down south Chile. That is what potentially they're saying, that those 20,000 migrants from Haiti, they are right now walking at a massive caravan. That is a massive number that they're speculated that they're walking up, and their whole purpose is to cross to the United States of America. Now, we understand that there is a really difficult place. Michael Young, a war journalist, ultimately has been reporting from the canal and also from the Darien Gap of Panama. Michael Young has done a magnificent job on reporting over there. Hold on, right there we go. Michael Young has done a magnificent job from reporting over there. So, it is important that everybody knows that, that the massive people that they are coming towards the north again. And this is another caravan that is it's not a caravan, they're calling it now an exodus. That's what they're calling it, an exodus of people. So, Del Rio is being cleared up. They did a magnificent job, our colleagues, on reporting on it nonstop. For God's sake, Anthony was on whole mainstream media. Ben Berkwan was all over the place also. And they have been reporting excellent. Also other colleagues that they have been working on that particular sector from Mexico, they did a magnificent job also on reporting on that particular sector also of Del Rio. The problem is now the Mexican government, what are they going to do? The Mexican government are right now confused that if they are going to be inviting, and if the Biden administration continues with this consistency of inviting people to their border after they already said that they are not going to let nobody in. The migrants are under the assumption and under the understanding that they are invited. And this happened because at the start of the election, when there was the debates between Donald Trump and Joe Biden said that he was going to create a better pathway for migrants and that he was going to help them. This created an incentivization for all the organized crime and for all of these people to think and to analyze in their mind that the United States is open, and when they get to the border, their dreams fall apart, their hopes fall apart, because there's a legal way to do things and there's a legal pathway. He forgot to say this. There's a legal pathway for migration, and Joe Biden has been a lie, a consistent, blatant lie, not only to the American public, but to the world, on telling them, hey, you know what, come over here. this is a funneling money of them. This is completely, analyzing the logistics and the demographics of all this mass migration. You can understand that this is a funneling of money for the organized crime, for the, for the cartel, for all the smuggling and trafficking of children. Ultimately, there's a lot of necessity. Yes, we know that. There's a lot of necessity on the migrant situation. Yes, we know that. But a lot of them, they're economic migrants. And everybody understands that economic migrants, they don't qualify for asylum. They don't usually qualify for asylum because economic migrant, it is not a particular, reason why to qualify for refugee or asylum. So, due to this factor, right now, there's 20,000 of them that they are already been reported and confirmed by a lot of the sources in Chile, sources in Peru, sources in Colombia. They're also addressing this massive amount of people that is coming through that particular south of the border. It's a really, it's a big chunk of people, 20,000. They're talking about that. So it is a way to Mexico to get prepared. It is a way to see if Guatemala is going to act like they have acted before. Guatemala has acted perfectly on containing a massive of influx crossing through their countries, and also, a lot of these people that they're walking, they walk for hundreds of miles, and a lot of people get mad when they say, Oscar, don't say they're walking, they're being flown. A lot of people buy their tickets. A lot of people buy their bus tickets. The majority of them, that they don't have money, they walk. It's a reality. I've seen it. So, this is a consistent problem. I want to congratulate all our colleagues that they did a magnificent job in Del Rio, Texas on broadcasting this, humongous crisis that is occurring over there. They did a great job. Now Del Rio is all cleared up. There's, of course, there's the effect of migration, but it's going to be on the regular. But congratulations to the people that they were there on the moment that they were reporting. Congratulations to all of them. Our colleague Anthony Agüero, Ben Berquan, Real America's Voice News, and a lot of other people that they were there reporting at the particular moment that they were trying to do their job and, exercise their journalistic right to broadcast and to give the reality and the truth. Now, we're going to do a report tomorrow on what is happening in Colombia. We're going to have a guest that he is from Chile. He is going to explain what is happening with the mass migration in Chile. This guy, he hasn't confirmed yet, but he already said, yes, I want to come on your platform. I want to explain. He's an ex-intelligence police officer from Chile. He's an ex-intelligence officer from immigration from Chile. He's extremely intelligent and also articulated on the subject of migration. He knows perfectly what is going on. He knows perfectly what is going to happen. He knows perfectly what it is happening in Chile and how they're using also Chile as a trampoline, as they're using Mexico to migrate into the north, into the central of Central America, and ultimately the north into Mexico, and from there go up into the United States of America. This is a huge funneling. I have said this multiple times, people. The most lucrative business that exists right now in the world, it is the refugee and asylum. It is sad how these people are using human beings for their own funding, for their own net worth. It is just horrible what they're doing to people, towards the children. That is our number one concern in Border Network News. Stop the child abuse in the massive caravans. Stop the child trafficking. Stop the missing of children. Stop the abuse towards migrant women. Stop all of this. Stop all of this towards migrant kids, towards migrant women. There's somebody here that I haven't seen in a long time. Hey, Corina! How are you? Send you a big hug. And stop all this abuse. We have been consistently reporting on this. It is a fact that is a reality. And it is a fact that is a reality. There is a child abuse. The leftist media and these leftist writers and these leftist, lunatics, incompetent lunatics, that they are saying disinformation. They don't want to say the truth. They don't live over here in Mexico. And the ones that they live over here in Mexico, they live 3 to 4 years. They haven't experienced our lives as we grew up in this country. And as we know how this country functions and how the trafficking of children and the abuse towards children functions in our country. It is a reality, people. There's a lot of funneling of child abuse and child trafficking in these massive movements. Massive movements. I seen it, I broadcast. You guys didn't see the video of a child walking on the hot concrete with blisters on her feet? Horrible. A man carrying an infant child wrapped up in plastic in the middle of the tropical thunderstorm. Another man carrying his child with his son, 3-year-old, with his eyes shut because a rock or somebody hit him in the face. Absolutely is horrifying what these children are going through. It is horrifying, and it is more horrifying when they go through the jungles of Darien. You don't see the United Nations and this philanthropist, George Soros, helping them right there at that particular moment. You don't see them there. So I want to congratulate to all the people that they were there in Del Rio, Texas, in the United States, at that particular moment where it's supposed to be. These people take the courage to go over there, like we take, our courage to go when the riots and the caravans are happening in Tapachula. We go over there and we experience it ourselves. Also, Anthony went over there night and day. Ben Berquam went over there night and day to give you guys the truth. Independent media is the one that you rely on now. Mainstream media, my God, holy cow, they just want to shut people up. They just don't want the truth to come out. God bless you guys. We will do a show tomorrow with this intelligence officer that wants to clarify and wants to tell you what is really happening, what is absolutely happening in the trafficking of children, and ultimately the massive of people, and how they're using the country of Chile to pass to places like Arica, like Cochana, that these places are massively using them as trafficking, and they're crossing irregularly and illegally to Peru, another country that is used as a cushion. A lot of people are saying, why Mexico is not doing nothing? It's not only that. Chile did not sign the UN Global Compact on Migration. Yes, but they did a waiver. You didn't know that, right? Chile got out of the Globalist Compact of Immigration. Yes, they got out. They signed it in 2015 and 2016. And in 2018, when it was supposed to be renewed, they did not sign it. But they signed a waiver. This waiver, it is to help them to get their identification quick and to get a job. In that way, they can move to the north and they can use that ID to move to one country to another. It is how they're using several countries. This globalist immigration, it is just amazing when you start to get to the bottom of it. It is just unbelievable, the massive of information that is in there, man. So we're going to get this guest from Chile. He's an intelligence officer, retired intelligence officer. It wasn't formalized until 2018. That's a lie. No. I'm sorry. No. It was in 2016 when it was formalized, and check who signed it first. It was the United States of America was one of the countries that signed it first, and it was formalized when Mexico signed it in 2016 also. It was not getting the heat wave that it got on 2018. In 2018, it was the re-signing of the Globalist Compact of Immigration. Re-signing. It was already done. It was already done. No, I'm sorry, you're incorrect. I'm sorry, with all respect, you're incorrect. So, if people tomorrow want to join into the live feed, tomorrow we're going to have this intelligence officer for us to talk about what is happening, also how Brazil got out of it, how Italy got out of it, how France got out of it. All of these countries are getting out of it because they cannot handle this mass migration. They cannot handle it. It's a lot of responsibility. And not only that, the enormous responsibility, but how they are going to handle this humanitarian crisis. That is food, housing, children, education. All of it is billions and billions of dollars that any country, imagine Guatemala. That's why Guatemala says, I cannot handle it. I cannot handle it. I'm sorry, you're wrong. You're saying, no, it was not formalized until 2018 because USA did not sign it. Sorry, you're wrong. Sorry, you are wrong. I'm sorry. There's a document, and I will gladly share it. When Obama signed it in 2016, and he asked for help for 51 companies to provide aid and abet to these companies. It's all over the place. Obama signed it in 2016. And it did not get formalized until 2018. In 2018, it was the re-signing of the Globalist Compact in Morocco in 2018 and December 18 of 2018. That was when Mexico re-signed it again and had a chance to pull out. I'm sorry, you're incorrect. There's information, it's all over the place. Read a little bit of that. A lot of countries pulled out. The 154 countries that signed it first, a lot of them, they did not re-sign it. Read that information. The United States signed it in 2016. Barack Obama signed it in 2016. That's why we had this mass migration in 2015 of Haitians that they were right here in Tijuana, Baja California, because of Barack Obama invited all of this mass migration in 2016. There's a document right here, and hopefully my moderator can give it to you so you can read it. The Globalist Compact of Immigration was brought and it was signed in New York by Barack Obama and the Barack Obama administration. Read it. So, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. We will do a live feed tomorrow. Thank you so much for all your support. Follow me at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Telegram. I'm about to go to get a hamburger. I'm about to go get a hamburger. I'm sorry, you're incorrect. You're still arguing with this that Obama did not sign it. There's a document. There's a document that shows that Obama signed it. I'm sorry, but you're incorrect. I said it was being drafted when Trump took office, and he said he will not participate in drafting, quote unquote word drafting. No. It was not drafted. It was signed. I'm sorry, it was signed. And there's paperwork that shows it. So, thank you so much. God bless you. I will be I'm going to go get a burger, man. I'm going to go get a hamburger right now. I think a hamburger and fries will do it, man. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people. Follow me at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Telegram. And also follow Burro Negro News at Telegram, Instagram, and Facebook. And also follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, at all platforms. Also, follow Real America's Voice News, the voice of the people. And also follow Ben Berquam at Real America's Voice News. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always your country's first. God bless.